The opinions expressed in this show are the views of the host and not necessarily that of WTRW, 94.3 The Talker, or the Bold Gold Media Group.
The following presentation is paid for by Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, who is solely responsible for its content. Portions transcribed.
All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
Good morning and welcome to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with co-host, fellow realtor, husband, Pat Devaney.
Good morning, Jackie. How are you today?
Lovely. How are you?
Good.
We have with us, for the first time, Andrew Duncan of the Cleaning Authority. Welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Thanks for agreeing to be with us. We're here every Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m., where we talk real estate. We have a full-time real estate office with many exceptional realtors. We've been listing, selling, and appraising real estate for 50 years.
50 years. Wow. During the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com. Or you can give us a call at 570-344-6724. And when you go to jruddy.com, we have a webcam on the roof. You can, and it's an upgraded camera. It's a beautiful picture. You can go there and check out and see what the weather is or the traffic at busy Dunmore Corners.
Look us up on social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. View our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobile-friendly jruddy.com, jruddy.com, where we also have on that radio tab all the podcast apps that we are featured on. Our radio show is featured as a podcast. If that's your thing, please feel free to check it out. Andrew Duncan, owner of the Cleaning Authority. Tell us about the Cleaning Authority, please. Where are you located? Where do you go? And it's a national franchise, correct?
Yes, that is correct. We are located in Luzerne on Union Street, the 416 Union Street, Luzerne, Pennsylvania.
And where do you go?
And we cover the valley from Mountaintop to Dallas, out to Sweet Valley, up to Clark Summit, Abington, Scranton, and pretty much the entire valley in this area.
So you are a cleaning company?
Yes.
Do you do commercial and residential, just residential? What are your services?
We do residential and we do some commercial offices.
Light commercial?
Yes.
Okay. And so are you somebody that somebody calls for one and done, or are you a full service company?
We have a variety of services, and our platform is actually customizable per the customer's request.
When you say customizable, I can have you once a month, once a year, twice a year. What does that mean?
Yes. So we have weekly services. We have bi-weekly services. We have every fourth week. And then we have once a month or one-time onlys.
Okay. So I was thinking about this. And so are your services in demand now that a lot of people are working from home? They're living in their home. They're spending more time in their home. I would think that makes for a dirtier home, for the lack of a better word? Or is it because they're home, they no longer need your services?
Well, I would say that they were definitely in demand. We are getting a lot of calls for service. Some people, they want a one-time only clean. They want us to come in, clean right away. And then, some people, like to have a bi-weekly service.
Okay. So cleaning a house before moving in, is that something that you do? So somebody purchases a home, they want to go in. One of the things that in real estate and part of our agreement of sale requires that the seller leaves a property broom clean, which means they don't have to wash down the walls and out the cabinets or down, they don't have to wipe the face of the cabinets or inside the cabinets and drawers. However, the place needs to have some cleanliness to it. So is that something that you provide?
Yes, we provide move-in and move-out cleans following our detail clean rotation system.
What does that mean? What do you do for a clean when somebody's moving in? What do you do? Just vacuum the place and go out, or?
No, we do vacuum. If we have hardwood floors, we mop hardwood floors. But typically we follow a set process on how we clean a house. And usually we work top to bottom, left to right, which means when we come into a home, we start on the top floor and we work ourselves right down to the front door, and we mop ourselves out.
So you're cleaning windows and...
Windows we do not clean because we cannot access the outside. So we don't have it as part of our service.
When somebody sits down and they're thinking about selling a home, they call us in, they're trying to make that decision, and they ask us what they need to do to improve their property, their home. Number one, my recommendation and suggestion is always clean, 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 sparkle clean. That is the most important. And a lot of times people want to update a bathroom and update a kitchen and spend a lot of money. They think that that'll return some money and they'll get more value for their property. And not necessarily. Clean goes a long way if something's sparkling clean.
How many times? Absolutely. How many times have I shown a house that had the potential to be the right house for somebody, but it was yucky? That's the only way to describe it. It wasn't clean. There was like dishes in the sink, and the bathroom was dirty, and people couldn't see past that. They were like, "No, I don't want to be in here. This place is disgusting. Get me out."
Well, when a buyer, when they're going through a property like that, I think with what's going on in their mind is that usually, well, if they don't do the day-to-day cleaning, what else are they neglecting? So it could be major systems or major work that perhaps the eye does not see. So that's what the trouble is there, moving past. But a clean house, and we're talking light switches, the switch plates, wipe them down. The cobwebs off in the corners and on the lighting fixtures, get them out of there and just make it nice and clean and bright.
And you do all of that, right?
Yes. We follow a detailed clean rotation. Those individual tasks are part of our process. Appearance is a big thing, especially when you have people coming into a home, looking at the home, especially if they're a potential buyer, they're interested in purchasing that home. Having a one-time only clean would definitely be beneficial in that area. And that's where we are going to do those tasks, and dust the top of the door jambs, hand wipe the baseboards, wipe down the door or the light switches. We're going to dust the the chandeliers, or we're going to dust the ceiling fans.
Some of those ceiling fans, I go into homes, I don't think they have been done since Abraham Lincoln was president. I'm telling you, there's about 3 inches of
Did they have
dust.
ceiling fans when Abe was president?
They probably had to turn them themselves, but man.
All right. That's important. And believe it or not, and when appliances are left, people look in the appliances, the stove, the oven, on top of the stovetop, in the refrigerator, in the dishwasher. If they're a disgusting mess, that doesn't bode well for that property owner.
No, it does not. There are certain tasks, in regards to appliances that we don't handle, but based upon customer request, we do have some systems which we call the Vapori system, which allows us to steam clean refrigerators. Granted, our franchise currently is not set up at this point to do that, but other cleaning authority franchises are.
The nice thing about you is that your company is that someone can call you for a one-time service. A lot of the cleaning companies want somebody, a client.
Right. They want somebody that they can clean every week.
Right. They want a forever client. So it's nice that someone can call you and have that service one and done. That's how you set this company up. Let's talk.
We actually provide both of those services.
Yes, and that's great. So there's some flexibility because sometimes we're calling a bunch of cleaning companies and they won't take on a one-time only clean. Which for real estate, sometimes when it's a house that's not being lived in, they only need that one-time clean to market the property. One of the things that I like about your company and brought attention to you in this company is the fact that you use green products. Can we talk about that?
Yes. All of our products are environmentally approved, and we follow brand standards. And we don't deviate from that process unless we have a customer request. If a customer requests a specific cleaning product that they prefer we use, we will use it if they provide it. But typically, we bring all of our own supplies, all of our own cleaning solvents. All of our cleaning solvents are approved through our franchise headquarters as being environmentally friendly, safe for animals, safe for you, and safe for your pets. And we do not deviate from that unless the customer were to request.
Okay. So if I wanted you to use bleach, you would use it if I provided it?
Yes.
Okay. And so that works for people because I noticed that sometimes the green products in the drains of our sinks and our shower areas, I do have to pour bleach down because there's some buildup in the drains, and unless I pour bleach down, it doesn't seem to go away. Andrew, can you tell me about the cleaning process? Would you please tell me what you do?
So how we clean a home, we follow a detailed clean rotation process, and that is where we break the home down into 4 areas. We have your kitchens and your eating areas. We have your bathrooms. We have your sleeping areas, and then we have your living areas. And when we are onboarding a new client, we start with 2 big cleans: an initial A clean, which is an overall spring cleaning of the home, with detail tasks completed in 2 areas, and those would be the kitchens and the bathrooms. The second time we come into cleaning a home, if it's for a recurring service, we would do an initial B clean, which is, again, an overall spring cleaning of the home, but with detail in the living areas and your bedrooms. And then after we complete those 2 cleans, we put the home on our detail clean rotation system. And our detail clean rotation system is where we break that home into 4 areas. And each time we come, we do an overall cleaning of the home with detail in 1 area of rotation. So if it would be rotation 1, that detail would be inside of those kitchen areas. If it is rotation 2, that detail would then be completed in the bedroom areas and so forth until we complete all 4 areas of rotation, and then the process repeats.
That sounds like your cleaning system, Jackie. It does, because that's the way it is. She rotates, and she'll go and she'll focus on different areas of the home at different times. So and that's how she works it too. You guys must have been talking to her when you got this plan down.
Well, no, I never realized that I did.
You did that
way, until you just pointed that out. Yeah, I do. So, on every visit, you do something different.
Yes, we do. We do an overall cleaning of the house. The difference between, say, in detail, if we were doing living areas or those common areas, where we do a light dusting and we're going to take and hand wipe all the flat surfaces. When we come back in, instead of doing a light feather dusting, we're actually going to hand wipe with a dusting mitt. So if you have figurines or statuettes or picture frames, we're gonna hand wipe those when it's on detail. And then when we're not doing detail tasks in that area and we're doing detail tasks in another area of the home, that's where we're going to do a feather dust.
Okay. I personally don't care for feather dusters or mops, but I mean, I could see how that would work because it's just to take off that light.
Yeah, especially if they're going to be coming back and doing it,
right,
wiping it all down.
Yeah, that's how I always like to do it. So, because they need to be wiped down instead of feather dusted all of the time. Okay.
Jackie loves a clean house.
Yeah, but see, that's my thing.
I know it is.
I don't care to be in the kitchen cooking, but cleaning I could do all the time.
Yes, I know. And you have a sparkling house.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but we stay on it. So you tailor make this to each customer. So if I was your customer and I wanted the bathrooms hit every week, and I had you ever come in every week, you would do that.
Per customer request, we can customize our system. If you have specific rooms in the house that have very low traffic, you do not use them, you can put them on rotation if you request. And then when our cleaners come in, you have the option to add it onto the job ticket, and the cleaners will do it for that visit. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, they were going to follow the custom job ticket that we design and we build out per your request.
Per the request, okay. Yeah, because we have about 5 rooms we just don't use, but they do need
Yes, they do need to be cleaned.
Dusted and vacuumed.
And all
yes,
of that, right?
Yes, but that... you know,
Correct. But that might not be, say you wanted a biweekly service and you wanted your kitchens cleaned every single time, you wanted your bathrooms cleaned every single time, but you have some areas or some bedrooms that you don't need to have cleaned because they do not see any traffic. You might want to take and put them on request. And then, maybe every 3 or every 4 cleans, you might want to say, hey, can your cleaners clean this room or dust or vacuum this room? And we absolutely.
Right. Okay, good. So you work with an individual and their needs and their requests. That's great. With us today is Andrew Duncan, owner of the Cleaning Authority. How does someone get in touch with you, please?
They can call our office number, and they can leave a message or somebody will pick up. We also have a call center number that they can also call, and somebody will also answer. And those numbers are 570-931-4300 to reach our office, and 570-931-4301 to reach our call center. And they also can go onto our website, thecleaningauthority.com, put in their zip code, and they can generate a free estimate. And if they choose to take and pursue service, they can also schedule an in-home estimate, and we will call back to confirm.
Very good.
Thank you, Andrew.
All right. Andrew is also an Army veteran. He was in for 7 years. He was in Iraq. I want to thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
And what were you, Army? You told me you were recon?
Yes, 19 Delta Recon, and it was my honor.
Wow, that's great. Thank you very much. All right, we have a 3-bedroom ranch-style home at 745 Blue Shutters Road in Roaring Brook Township for $275,000. This home, it's just been newly remodeled, the ranch, and it sits on 1 acre of land. It's got a beautiful backyard. This home has hardwood floors. It's got a lot of new. It's got a new kitchen, a new bath, a new heating system, new water heater, a new ultraviolet water filtration system, and a new roof. So all of the systems that a homeowner usually has to worry about have been taken care of. It also has a fireplace, central air conditioning, and a 1-car garage. That's a remodeled 3-bedroom ranch-style home at 745 Blue Shutters Road in Roaring Brook Township for $275,000, and that's listed by Connie Seagraves of our office.
Thank you, Pat. Don't go anywhere. You are listening to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21, Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. We will be right back.
The talented team of professionals at Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. They're not just real estate agents, they're agents of change. They're on a never-ending quest for the best for you and your family. They can help you find precisely what you want at this time in your life. A computer, a website, an app, and a listing by itself can't do that. They're obsessed with better and deliver extraordinary, embracing the what if, not just the what's been done before, with a level of accountability and honesty not found anywhere else in the real estate industry. Don't settle for average, okay, or just all right. This change in your life is monumental, and there's only one Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate that will help you rock that change. Call 570-344-6724 and visit jruddy.com, JRUDDY.com. Each Century 21 office is independently owned and operated.
We're back with more Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, and with Pat Devaney, my husband, fellow realtor.
And we're back.
We're back with Andrew Duncan, owner of the Cleaning Authority. And Andrew cleans a house before moving in, cleans a house after moving out, cleans a house to sell, offers weekly cleaning services and green products. Also, one of the things about Andrew's company is they clean on a rotation to ensure your home gets the level of cleaning it needs at the right frequency. Did I get that all correct?
Yes, Jackie.
Thank you. All right. Before we pick up our discussion with Andrew, I want to talk about all the stats are in, and I want to give a shout out to all our $1 million and multi-million dollar producers for 2021. And it takes some time to compile that information. And so we have 6 multi-million dollar producers for 2021. Gail Lewis at $6.3 million. Connie Seagraves at $5.7 million. Tom Pavlowski at $4.1 million. Kimberly Pizzanti at $3.6 million. Daniel Callahan at $2.7 million. And Kristen Barone, and she sold over $2 million, $2.1 million. Yes. So I have $18 million producers, 6 multi-million, $12 million producers. So we did really good last year, exceptionally well. And so Gail Lewis, the number one agent, she finished number 48 in units sold in the Greater Scranton Board of Realtors, and then 59 in sales volume. She was 53, and that's out of over 750 realtors in the Greater Scranton Board of Realtors. Statewide, in the Century 21 system, there's over 1,800 licensees. She was number 53. That's remarkable. Wow. Out of 1,800 in the Century 21, and that's in units sold. And then on the gross commission side, she was number 73. Connie Seagraves in the Greater Scranton Board of Realtors, out of 750 agents, she finished number 66 in sales volume and number 57 in units sold. Out of the statewide Century 21 realtors, that's 1,800 agents, she's number 61 in sold units and number 90 in sold volume. And Tom Pavlowski, my number 3 realtor this year, who finished number 3 in the Greater Scranton Board of Realtors, he was number 84 in units sold. So we had an exceptional year last year, and we're looking for 2022 to be the same and even better, right?
Right. And if you're thinking about a career in real estate, give Jackie a call.
You know, we're talking about this before the show today and during the break. And Andrew, you know, you have the cleaning company, the Cleaning Authority. Is it difficult for you to find people to work for you? How many people work for you, and are you struggling?
Jackie, I would say every small business during this time has gone through some struggles at some point in time regarding employment. It's a unique time, especially with finding quality individuals. But it's one of our processes that we try to go very in depth in, especially considering we are insured and we bond all of our employees, and we have to make sure that we properly vet them, for our customers.
So you do background checks?
Absolutely.
How many people do you employ?
So at this point in time, I'm currently have 4 employees, and we are growing and we are hiring.
Okay. Because real estate is seeing something completely different than the rest of the world, the retail, the restaurant, and the small businesses. We're seeing an influx. I mean, every day I'm either receiving an email or a call from somebody that wants to get their real estate license.
But selling real estate is easy.
And fun. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
My favorite thing is when I'm going and I show a home to a whole bunch of different people, and I have an offer. I have a qualified offer, and I present that offer, and we're at list price, and we get beat out by someone who's got a pocket full of cash, pays more, and has no inspections.
Right. So, it's just been a wild ride since COVID-19 surfaced on this planet, and the real estate market is seeing activity like it's never seen before. But I'm also seeing that it seems that a lot of people, most people want to become a realtor.
You think it's easy?
I think so, yes. And that it's such a hot market that they're going to really make a lot of money with no effort.
Right,
so,
they're going to sit home and make money.
Right, but it doesn't work that way. We all know that. But we're seeing a lot of people want to become realtors. And when I see these billboards out there with these more major corporations with these sign-on bonuses and we're hiring, I see that all over. Who's not hiring, really, when you think about it? Everybody's hiring.
Right.
And they're having such a hard time finding people. Okay, Zillow. Zillow's 10 hottest housing markets of 2022. 1, Tampa, Florida. 2, Jacksonville. 3, Raleigh. 4, San Antonio. 5, Charlotte. 6, Nashville. 7, Atlanta. 8, Phoenix. 9, Orlando. 10, Austin.
Every one of those is in the South.
Yes.
Every one of them. Mm-hmm. Nobody in California wasn't listed. They're all leaving California.
Yeah, they are in droves. Right, and Pennsylvania's not on here either.
Gee,
so.
there's a surprise.
Okay. All right. Now, do you want to know what the color of the year is?
Yes, of course I do.
Well, each company has their own color. But if you were to take a guess, what would you think it would be?
Green. Everybody's going green.
Everybody's going green.
Right?
This
Right, Andrew? Everybody's going, you're green.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Green cleaning products. Well, believe it or not, Ecos paint company is Everlasting Sage. Benjamin Moore is October Mist, which is a gentle sage green hue. Sherwin-Williams is Evergreen Fog, and it's a silvery gray. Pantone is Very Perry. They broke the green trend. They're blue. It's in the blue color family with violet red undertones. Bear is Perfect Penny, which also is not green. It's like a copper color. Because everybody's spending so much time in the home, it's we're instinctively turning inward to seek comfort from our paint colors, so they're not really wild. They're calming.
Really, should I burn a little incense while I'm sitting in my green room? And maybe
You could if
turn
you
the
want.
lights down
I mean,
and
really,
a little zen?
that's
really?
well.
No, thank
Okay.
you.
Well,
no, thank you.
These are the colors that people are turning to, and if you don't want, but actually, really, what they're saying the trend is these days are whites, and people are incorporating these other colors in their fabrics. So that's the trend these days. And if you're going to sell, we always say stick with the neutrals instead of the wild colors, because there's to dislike a wild color, and it just doesn't speak to volumes. Before we go, I'd like to thank Andrew for coming in. Andrew Duncan, owner of the Cleaning Authority. Just to recap, you clean homes. You can do a one-time clean, or you can do a weekly clean or bi-weekly cleaning services. You do residential as well as commercial services, and you provide a rotation system so people can actually pick where they want you to focus your cleaning services.
Absolutely.
How does someone get in touch with you?
They can reach us at our office number at 570-931-4300. And they can also call our call center at 570-931-4301.
And
they can also go onto our online website, thecleaningauthority.com, put in their zip code, and they can generate a free online estimate.
That's nice. Andrew Duncan, owner of the Cleaning Authority. Where are you located?
We are located at 416 Union Street, Luzerne, Pennsylvania.
And you go where? Travel to how far?
We cover all the way up to the Abington, Clark Summit, out to Sweet Valley, and out to Mountaintop area and Bear Creek.
Thank you, Andrew. Would you come back next week and we can talk more about your services, please?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Pat.
Right. Andrew is also an Army veteran. He did 7 years, and I want to thank you for your service. He was recon, right?
Correct. And it was my honor. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.
All right. We have a stunning, listen to this house. I want to get an estimate on cleaning this house. Wait till you hear this. We have a stunning, it's a 4-bedroom, 5-bath home. It's at 39 Fig Avenue in Clark Summit for $625,000. This home, it's on a dead-end street. It sits on an 1.5 acres of land with lots of privacy. This home is impressive, and it has to be seen to be believed. It has a spacious main floor. It's got an elevator that goes to the basement. Now, the finished basement has a movie room, a steam room, a workout area, a lap pool, and a family room. You got to see this one. The kitchen has beautiful cabinets, countertops, and custom tile. The second floor has a large master suite. The bedrooms are large and have additional baths. This home has 3 fireplaces, a 2-car garage. Oh, and did I mention it also has a guest house with a kitchen, bath, and a bedroom. Also on this large back patio, it's got a built-in grill and a beer tap system. Yeah, woohoo! So go to jruddy.com and take a look at this stunning 4-bedroom, 5-bath home with a guest house at 39 Fig Avenue in Clark Summit for $625,000, and that's listed by John Sharota of our office.
Thank you, Pat. Remember to tune in next Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. to listen to more of the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker.